Ma'am, we know the magical activity has been coming from this house. There's no point in denying it now. In fact, do you understand if you cooperate with us on this matter, the rest of the household will benefit? I can already see that the mage at this residence isn't you. I have the sight with capital S, sight, see? No, of course you don't, because you're a lay person with boring mundane eyes. No offense. So just tell me who it is. A brother, a sister, one of your children? Look, you need to allow us to talk with them. You are actually lucky. You know that? In other countries, the magic born and their families don't have a say easy. In the Southern Kingdom, when a child comes into their power, traditional is to kill the rest of the household and take the child to serve the crown. And in the Shores Keats, if the mage is a girl, they sacrifice her to a dragon, or at least that's what I hear. But let's not get into what our neighbors in the Oak Reach do to the magical gifted, okay? But in the Cedric province, you will get a stipend every month, and the mage in your family is sent to receive a court-funded education. I think that is a very good deal. You'll have to petition the representatives in the capital for that. I'm here to take the mage to their rightful place at court. I don't arrange the visitations. Look, I don't think you understand that this could very easily go poorly for you. This is protocol. I'm following what was established by the official decree. To refuse an Arcanist coming to your house like this, it is treason. It's treason.
I am not threatening you. This is an extremely foolish thing for you to do. Put that down. No, that wasn't a threat either. I just want you to understand that. My parish god, why did they send me to do the talking? Hello, who is this? Aha, I see you. I see you. So you're the magic user I was sent for. I know you were here somewhere. I just didn't want to break down any doors. Thank you for obliging and coming out of your own will for us. Don't speak, either of you. Not yet. Just let me get a good look at you first. I need to look with my own eyes. Healthy, at least relatively, as much as I can expect from a dirty little village like this. High casting energy and some expended recently. I can't help but notice. Sharp eyes, intelligent eyes. Not as much as mine, but for what they are. You aren't as young as I feared you might be. I'm surprised that it took you so long for your magic to manifest, unless it's manifest much, much earlier for you and your family. I've just been hiding it all this time. But I'm going to assume that you didn't do that, because that would also be treason. Not bad, at any rate. I think I could work with you, though that depends on your attitude, as much as anything. I hope you're going to be more sensible than your mother, of course. I hope you're going to show more sense than your mother here. Let's introduce ourselves. First, give me your name. So you will be obedient. Good. You tell me how to spell later, and I'm filling out paperwork. If you're literate enough to know that. As for me, my name is Lane. If you didn't overhear that, I'm an Arcanist of the Cedric Court, here strictly on business. Yes, business about you. You see, it was brought to our attention that you are a mage of some ability. The first to grace our province in some time, believe it or not. Do you understand what that means? Yes, on their orders I've come to collect you, mage. Like all with the gifted, you are employed in the service until you have earned the right to be released from it. Don't ask when that will be or what that inquires, because I don't know. Don't ask me if you will be allowed to visit or visited by your family, because I don't know. Don't ask me what court services will entail, because I don't know. And don't ask me who told the court about you, because I don't know. Again, I don't know. Are there any other questions? Yes, stipend. You really lit up about that, huh? It's not terribly large, or I guess it might be large to the people of your means. Just taking a look around this hovel you live in, but it is meant to compensate your family for your absence every month, for as long as you stay in our service. They will receive a payment from the court-owned coffers. The court is a believer in the carrot and stick mentality up here. Rewards for those who submit to their will, and punishment for those who don't. I think submit was the wrong word for me to use. I don't know how to answer that. If you refuse to come with me, I will have to turn you in for treason. Cases of treason are judged by the Cedric court, and punishments are handed down by that judgment. I see them range from somewhere as simple as paying a hefty fine to the beheadings. Either way, you still wouldn't be allowed to stay here once it was over. That's not what That's correct. You have no choice. And it would be better for everyone, myself included, if you came willingly. Though it looks like you've already figured that out. Yes, I can give you time to make your goodbyes. You will also need to gather your things. Pack light. The court is prepared to provide you with whatever you need when you arrive. I will wait outside for you, by the carriage, until you're ready to go. Where I can see your mother and whoever else is sweeping over you. It's not as we're taking you away to die. Please don't take too long, and please do not try to flee. Trust me, nothing good comes from that. I'll see you soon. There you are. I almost decided to come looking for you. And by the way, do you know how cold it is out here? Are you least ready to leave? Everything you need packed in a bag? Good. It'll be sundown by the time we return to the capital as it is. I don't want to get home by any later. Well, come on now. Up you go. You're taking all this well, relatively. Though I guess you could just be overwhelmed. This might be a lot to take in. If it's any constellation, I don't have a choice either. I was younger than you when my talents manifested. I'd been in the court service since I was 10 years old. I was not this quiet when they came to take me away. No, I'm no mage. I'm an Arcanist. You don't know what that means? Oh, of course you don't. I forget many people in this country are uneducated in these matters. It means that I have the arcane sight, while mages like you have arcane will. I see and can produce spells, while your kind works to bring them to life. Yes, anytime, no matter where I am, I can see the lines of magic that came before and are formed anew. Ancient, recent, helpful, harmful. It's all visible to me. It's how I knew you were a mage just by looking at you. Mages have a certain aura. To me, not to mention you had been casting. You must feel something similar. Can't you sense it? While you stepped into the area, rich with arcane energy, don't you feel it around you when you use your magic? There. You see it? You see? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Those are the burdens. These make us different from normal humans. They make us needed. You with yours, me with mine. We're kind of a set, when you think about it. But the last mage I ever met was a dotting old man that I used to write for when I was a child, and he passed away before I made it to adulthood. Until now, I was mostly useful for court research magic or producing charms to sell to other countries. It was very peaceful, but now they have a new mage on hand. However, untrained, I don't know. They might actually use me for something else. A lot of dark things that have been happening these days. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not like the thought of working with me? Well, like I said, I'm the one who came to collect you, but I wasn't the one giving the orders. I just have to follow them, and if I'm ordered to assist you in the future, I have to follow those too. So will you? But maybe you won't need to worry for that. You do need to be trained, and we don't have a mage who can train you. Wait, I hope that doesn't mean they're gonna make me do it. Ugh, I bet that does mean that. I bet that's why they sent me to do this myself. Oh no, there are other Arcanists in the Cedric court, but we are little and more common to the world than mages. But none of them as experienced as me, so I guess we'll have to see what the court thinks once we get there. Once we arrive at the palace, the first thing they'll do is probably give you a bed, and in the morning you'll be presented to the court and have your abilities tested. If you're introduced anything like mine, try to impress them. It will be more generous that way. After all, they figure out of course of action, how to serve, and how to best educate you, whether they'll rope me into it. I'm sure that they're already dreaming up ideas. A mage is more valuable than an arcanist, you know? Not that I care about that. Think of it like taking an apprenticeship, but one longer and further from home than usual. Still far more useful apprenticeship than anything your parents were teaching you. Glare if you like. We'll have an entire carriage ride for you to start getting used to that whole new life of yours. So make the most of it while you can. We'll be at your new home before you know it. Although for me, won't be soon enough.